ability score modifiers. When you roll dice, you always add a modifier based on your ability score.
That's nice of them to let you know, or remind you, rather.
Interesting. Pots. What are in the pots? Incense.
More trifling.
The orc observes you with great interest. Yes?
The only last thing I can comment that I know is that from the promotional art, there appears to be a goblin in a bathrobe for, like in most of the art.
Yes, I have seen that.
Oh, sorry, upon zooming in, that's not quite a bathrobe. That's an open jacket showing off their gold bling and deeply hairy chest. So it might as well be a bathrobe. Presumably it's a bard. I don't know, though. You can change...
An esoteric
Again, you can, from the starting page, you can change hats. But it looks to be exclusively full-face ones, considering that one of these is him wearing a bucket on his head.
Fair enough. Behold. Alphos B.E. Beholding Constitution. Ooh.
I find it kind of cool that they have different stats associated with the person.
Yeah. He stands by his ideals with gut and little else. Level 3 foreman. A push will earn his respect. That is his way. Ah. What about you? Behold charisma. Fine. A devoted Asgard gives everything he has to support the cause. Dwarf exile.
Okay,
Simi
so I
and
thought
the
for originally the
boys.
stats might have been based on the character's political alignment. Nope. If charisma detected an Asgali, then no.
Yeah.
Behold.
Strength.
No.
Agent Vera. That's a 5. We know...
Although they're an agent.
Yeah. Orc Fellfolk. A traveller. She is not settled here. Okay.
Also, I've run out of class level. Do you mind if I just keep going and start digging into Prism?
Oh, I mean, my Prism's upgraded to like 30, I think, at this point.
Much appreciated.
What is
I'll
this?
just keep on looping.
An almost intact and endlessly rising pillar, the centerpiece of Norvik. I will engage with the pillar.
Endlessly? What do you mean endlessly? I can see the top of it.
I think it's in the intro screen. There's like a massive floating broken pillar. Remember?
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
I think that's
Okay.
what this is. The Pillar of Jaw. You look up at the pillar. Esoteric ebb added. What? The relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards.
Okay, once we're done with this, you need to open that journal, and we can solve my mystery.
The central landmark of Norvik, the symbol of Earth's conquest. This is your.
I know. I'm sorry. My eyes are betraying me for a second. They've decided to just unfocus out of nowhere.
Yes, of course.
The day he took the red rocks and slayed the Troll King, he looked upon this pillar and declared this a sacred spot for all Norvikins, for all Earthfolk.
Earthfolk?
Fine. Earthfolk, the people of Earth. Duh. The ancestors of those who reconquered the Asgardia coast. True mythological heroes. Remaining until the end.
Looks a bit broken, cracked.
Sorry,
Yes.
the fact... Can I make money off this thing? Was one of the questions.
Yeah. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Gate War, the legendary conflict between the beasts of Jor, the original gods, and the many others who tried to take over Jor towards the end of the Gate era. We have little information about this conflict, but it is known it led to the closing of the gates and began the Fade era. Beasts of Jor. Beasts of Jor, a term for the sentient folk who aligned with Jor during the Gate era, also known as the Anticipalian folk. Most are gone today.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Old Dimenorian term, meaning before the closing of the gates. Used to refer to those who lived before the end of the Gate era, exactly 2,027 years ago. The closing, a term for the closing of the gates, the event which ended the Gate era. Several pieces of the pillar float around.
Oh no, yeah, it is that one. Okay.
Especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city. What kind of power would be capable of damaging this?
Gods.
The most powerful of arcanists. Can I make money off this thing? No way. They don't even take admission to see it, since it's such a trivial sight. It's a bit of a tourist destination, supposedly, but most people who travel the coast have seen one before, so it's not that interesting. So it's Nelson's Column.
Yeah,
basically. How many of these pillars exist? 8. Technically 4, depending on which scholar you ask. There are debates as to whether there are 8 pillars, 1 in each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out on either side. Huh. Okay. That makes them less interesting, I suppose. Slightly. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the pillars of Jor are relegated to being visual landmarks seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for miles. But what do I do with it? Nothing. It's just a rock to you. A tingly, esoteric rock.
You can always attempt to focus on it. Learn from this ancient relic. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Power. It whispers to you unintelligibly.
Touch the pillar. Place a hand upon the surface.
Don't explode.
A slight tingle spreads across your palm.
Don't suddenly get black veins and just lose 8 health again. This is definitely a magical object. I have a feeling that you can meditate here. It will take some time, but it could prove invaluable.
Wisdom
the
DC 3
tingles.
Hey, 9 success.
Okay.
You close
your eyes. You shape your mind into an arrow, shooting it out towards the esoteric force. Find the rhythm to Jor's realm. Hear his voice and boogie, baby.
The cold rock of the pillar turns warm in your palm.
You've marked it with your spirit.
Marked it? What?
You're unsure. But you feel like there are more spots you need to investigate.
Feel.
Warm. And deep. It goes deep down and far up.
You lift your hand from the surface and you are able to see normally once again, but you feel like you've learned something.
You must keep looking. Soon the pillar's secret will be revealed. You'll know all the intricacies of Jor's shaft before you know it.
You understand plainly. There is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time. And further below. Wonderful. Okay. It's interesting.
So there's almost definitely going to be excursions to a dungeon underneath the city. That's why they've been teasing the city below.
Look, you can see the gap between the pillar.
Oh, God. That's a nice way of doing the framing, though, so it doesn't take up half the screen.
Yeah. A trash receptacle, mostly stacked with old signs! Oh no! Cardamom treat. Ooh.
Did you find that in a bin?
Yes.
Don't take a donut from the bin! No, do not! The Constitution, I feel you, buddy. I feel you, man.
You did not just... It's... Let me get this clear. You find yourself out on Pillar Road. You see a cardamom treat in the bin. It's been out there for God knows how long. And you think to yourself, what the hells? I'll just eat some trash.
I love just rationalize eating trash.
Oh, God. Calm down. It's not trash. Was it in the trash? Adjacent. Adjacent to garbage is still garbage. Will I ever recover from this? Sorry to say, but you've officially crossed the line dividing man from bum. You are now a bum. Go enjoy your tasty cardamom treat. Leave. Oh my God.
I would have loved if it changed your class to bum.
Journal.
Congrats, you are the hobo rogue.
I am the hobo rogue, apparently. City, skills,
The rogue
esoterics. Geography.
But yes, please help us understand the mystery of what the esoteric ebb is.
I'm trying to find it.
It's. I'm assuming it's a scroll down on the long list of blue ones.
On intelligence?
Oh, okay. So, weirdly, it's not, huh? Yeah, it's not. It's not by. It's not by stat, is it? No. Oh, it is by. Oh no, it can be by stat.
It can be by stat, but
Was it charisma then?
no.
Wisdom? No, surely not.
No, wisdom was very short.
It told us it added itself to the thing, right?
It showed us a thing about esoteric ebb, but it didn't actually give us anything from it, I don't think.
Ah, wait, no, wait. What did it show next to? Did it show next to the journal, or did it show next to the quest tree?
It showed next to the quest
I think it showed
tree,
next to the quest tree. Which means esoteric ebb might...
here we go.
it's a quest line.
There's a rhythm to Jaw's realm, and you heard his voice. Find it at his closest pillar. It reaches deep, investigated on every level. You meditate with the pillar of Jaw on Pillar Street. Ah.
Right, so the quest of the mystery of the esoteric ebb is still a mystery, but it involves communing with the Pillar Man.
So we are in rogue class, but there are multiple classes.
Well, presumably... I'm looking at that. Like, wizard for intelligence, surely.
Yeah.
Dexterity is rogue.
Yeah.
Wisdom will be cleric. Duh. In fact, I think that... Am I seeing that right? Hang on.
Charisma would be bard, I would imagine.
Oh, I thought there were words that were slightly blanked out, and then I would
No.
assume fighter for strength.
Yeah, probably. What about Constitution, though? Barbarian?
That would... well, actually, no, barbarian would be strength, fighter would be constitution, most likely.
Yeah.
Even though the marshals all use the same stat pool, it feels like strength is more barbaric than he is fighty.
Yeah. Ooh, a bag.
I mean, he's all about manly, so that makes sense, Bob.
It looks greasy.
Lovely.
Oily instructions, -2 intelligence.
So many of these are -2 intelligence.
A page of hard-to-read text titled A Gnome Starter Guide to Esoteric Memorization. Examine.
No, wait, of course those are anti-intelligence. Intelligence doesn't like anything that's coming from another person, like the voting card, the religious documentation, or instructions as a concept.
Read it. It's quite lengthy. The first step to understanding esoteric memorization is understanding the underlying powers at play. Jaw's strings stretch across his coast, invisible to the eye, yet connected to all things living and dead. A spell is simply a set of rules you must follow in order to manipulate those strings into an esoteric effect. Yet those rules are themselves esoteric in nature. As such, most wizards will find it impossible to remember more than a handful of spells at a time.
That's the explanation for how preparing spells works.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is the big divide between cantrips and actual spells, as cantrips are both easy to remember and will not consume a spell slot. Spell slots are the common representation of how many spells of each spell level a caster is able to perform without rest. As a gnome, you are As a gnome, you are
Well,
naturally...
it's a gnomish guy.
Yeah. You are naturally gifted in the art of illusion magic. Other schools will be more difficult to memorize. A suggested harmless spell to use in training is the first level spell Grease, to increase your chance at memorization.
That's why it's greasy.
Attempt to cast it at least 2 times per day.
In the margins, there's a handwritten note that you managed to spot, just about. It's written hastily and bold, like the author really wanted to hype themselves up.
Oily instructions. It says, every evening and every lunch break at work, remember, you can do it.
Oh.
An esoteric mishap. Magic is a blade without a handle, and so on. Indeed, grease is a dangerous spell. Intensely dangerous. Learn the spell! You quickly memorize the piece of paper. Something at least. Also, grease pool, next to railing, satchel, yeah, I get the feeling that our dear friend who dropped the satchel has fallen over the edge and died.
Oh, yeah.
Big bird!
Damn!
Damn, that's a big bird. A glorious seagull. Holy moly. Can I trifle with the bird? Pickpocket item DC 16 plus 1
Plume
strength
of righteousness.
for the plume of righteousness? Well, we can talk first. You see a bird
as we've learned, talk
room.
first, piss off later.
It is large, its beady eyes staring out into nothing. It checked you out, just as you approached. This bird's got you under control. Greetings, servant of the river. The bird does not appear to react to you. The giant seagull. You have a number of traumatic run-ins with them during your youth. Oh dear. Giant seagull. A native Ascani bird. They are an opportunistic feeder upon the coast, hunting the various large and monstrous fish and crustaceans, as well as scraps left by folk. They are seldom aggressive, despite their size.
I suppose that does make sense. Like, yeah, like they're coastal scavengers where we are, whereas here they're just gonna feed on things about as equally monstrously big.
Yeah. Pet the bird.
These are not normally a danger to anyone.
As you reach forth, the gull doesn't seem to react until it snaps at your fingers and you quickly pull away.
Could have been bad.
I want to keep petting the bird. Yeah, why not? Not like it'll be able to hurt you. Why do you deal with a creature like this? This is below you. Pet the birdie.
Could have been bad.
Pet the bird again.
It could have been bad. It's not grayed itself out, though.
It hasn't,
no.
no. That's why I'm still clicking it. As you reach forth, the gull doesn't seem to react until it snaps at your fingers and you quickly pull away.
Could have been bad.
I'm confused.
Oh, no.
Why isn't it graying out?
It even grayed out with the staring contest, though.
Yeah.
Okay, This is either a deceptively long loop or they just forgot to grey out this one. I'm gonna look this up. Keep spamming.
I'm going to carry on spamming. It doesn't advance time, so...
Giant seagull, maybe? Seagull, giant seagull. Eric can engage the seagull. Nope, nothing I can find says anything about getting anything from petting the bird again.
Okay, I will stop then.
I think they might have just forgotten to unloop it.
Take a step back and the bird observes you a moment. It does not want to pet. So yes,
stop. I'll give credit where it's due. As far as I can tell, as I said, from it's just some dude's name. If this is a solo dev, I'm a lot more lenient on the old spelling mistake.
I've plucked the bird.
You can't steal a man's crossbow, but you can pluck a bird.
Apparently, yeah. Oh God. All right. I mean, I have a +5 to dexterity at the moment, so I might as well use it when I can.
Sure.
Ooh, box. This crate has something in it.
I've realized what this is. This is all the very worst instinct parts of DOS distilled down. It's just ooh, can I steal from you? Ooh, can I convince you to do weird shit?
Oh, another cardamom
Ooh, what's
treat.
behind that corner? Stop getting bin donuts.
It wasn't in a bin, it was in a bag this time.
That's only a small improvement.
Okay, what's up these stairs?
I'll be interested if, as they get stronger, the individual stats start getting shirtier. Because I know it's a factor in... and yes, I'm going to keep making these disco references because obviously the game literally cites it as an influence on itself. So they know it's fair game too. And they describe themselves as a disco-like. They are clearly doing it. And that's honestly pretty cool. We need more games like that.
I think I found the tea shop.
Yeah. No, it looks like the tea shop, yeah. But I'll give credit where it's due. One of the ones, I think it's Volition in Disco. Like, if you level it up far enough, and then it's obviously your will to keep going, your will to pick yourself up by bootstraps and keep on surviving. Eventually, it just outright stops you making self-destructive decisions. Not in terms of helps you resist self-destructive. It's like if you, the player, start saying self-destructive things, it'll start chiming in, I won't let you. Like, okay then, that's just Boris bicycles. All right.
Those are some very modern bicycles next to all these wooden houses and cobbled streets.
Huh.
One bike stands out to you. Engage with the bicycle.
Engage with the bicycle.
A handful of bicycles are stationed at the local rack.
You can research what bicycles are.
Bicycle. Bicycles are useful for traveling long distances with ease and speed, used by common workers all around Norvik, seen as a poor man's way of travel in the countryside. Bike racks are stationed in many places around the city, usually in locales with lots of stairs. Great. That's...
Huh?
Okay. I get the comedy, but also... common sense level design, please! What? What? Oh. Okay. Bicycle. Famously used by free striders during the early revolution to escape the meritocratic forces. Now a symbol of many free cities and reeds.
Boldly bicycling away from the bourgeoisie. Bicycle. Bikes are nice. That was a 5. You couldn't fail that constitution coming through. There's a stillness here. An uncommon sight at the heart of the city. That's fair, actually. If these are so common, no one is bicycling around.
Yeah. Not a lot of bikes. The usual commuters are probably too scared to head past the tea shop.
Also fair.
This particular bike is yours! Oh! Hold on.
You're a cleric on a bicycle?
Apparently so. It does look slightly different to the other bikes, I'm realizing.
I can tell it's that one. It's animated differently from the rest of the stuff in here.
Hold on. When exactly did I come to Tolstad? On the 21st of March, evening. Then you fell.
The hair on the back of your neck stands on end as you sense a sudden shift.
Was I alone? No. Do I recall anything important? You chained the bike, you stood up, then pain.
Oh, we were clobbered.
I stumbled over the stone railing. Yes. And you broke the shit out of it. That's all I remember. Yes. Take the chain lock. Lean in and take a closer look. The rusty chain seems brittle, but wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get it off even if you had the key. Why would you wrap it like that? Wait, this is my bike? Yes, you fool. Keep up! Sure is. Best way to travel in Norvik, except, of course, on this godforsaken island fortress. Where's the key? Not here. Did you lose it somewhere? Don't go wandering around looking for your key. It's just a bike. Could getting the key be a quest?
That does sound like a quest you would get.
Sounds like a shitty quest.
Find the missing key in bold. The mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect.
The key is probably at the bottom of the river, along with the rest of your dignity.
Ouch. Then again, bin donut.
Look, I have the instincts of a raccoon. So... Ooh, door. Sleeping for service. Come back after midnight-ish. Madam, I must behold you. I've rolled a 2. I know nothing about you.
With a line like that, I'm not surprised.
Sorry, halfway bridge, it connects. I was texting someone.
I will engage with you,
Listen, a
madam.
man with manly habits does not have time to read every line of dialogue.
Do you want to take this one?
No.
All right.
I don't want to be someone whose name got initialed.
Zerba B.E. Where is she? The dwarven girl gazes around the halfway bridge before her eyes land on you. She says nothing for a while, just staring at you, no real reaction on her face. Believe it or not, I'm not actually a cleric.
What a way to say hello. Oh, shit! You can pivot.
You really can. I'm a rogue. I like stealing things from people. Not from you, though. You don't seem to have anything valuable on you.
I wonder if the...
She stares at
I'm
you
wondering,
some more.
considering it said Rogue 2 earlier, I'm starting to wonder if the classes are a bit like the sort of the morality weirdnesses in DOS 1.
Yeah.
Where it's just like whichever one's got most things associated with it that you've done is your class now.
She stares at you some more before saying, "You can't steal from people. The path of being a rogue is becoming even more familiar. Gained 15
wait.
XP for choosing this class 3 times.
Yeah, so, that's why it's incentivized.
Yeah.
It's a modifier that's going to keep snowballing.
Mm-hmm.
The more you commit to one identity or another. Or you could just end up as a confused hobo.
That's legal. But no, you're getting this all wrong. It's only illegal if you get caught." She looks around, clearly nervous.
For worrying her, just letting you know. By your presence alone.
Potentially by something else as well. I'm waiting for a friend, but she hasn't shown up yet. I'm getting worried. Well, I can help with that. Get excited about a potential yet very minor quest. Oh, okay. She fidgets with her hands and clears her throat. This girl is neurotic and introverted.
That's a mean way of phrasing it. But it is true. Her body language reveals all too much.
She has glasses. She wears a green coat. She's a human, but not that much taller than me. We were supposed to meet up here, but she hasn't shown up yet. Well, I'll go look for your friend with the glasses. Thanks. I don't spend much time on Tolstad alone, so I'm a bit lost. So, thanks. Okay. Guessing this is the railing where we broke.
Probably.
Bikes are cool. You should ride your bike more. Sorry. Ooh. Behold, actually readable posters. They're still kind of old. Old faded posters nailed to the wall. They're unreadable. Engage with the readable posters.
We appreciate the distinction.
Your eyes land upon a series of papers nailed into the wooden facade. Getting out information to people. How do you do it? One possible way, papers nailed on random walls. You'd be surprised at how effective it can be. Some of them are torn or unintelligible. A few catch your attention.
This seems illegal. Advertisement requires strict approval from the government. Tear them down. Rip them up. Rip and tear.
Look at the flyer with the owl on it. S. Yellen and Sons, binders and lithographers. Everything from designing to engraving. Account books, manufacturing. Water Lane View, 6th LW. Ah, this place would fix your ruined spellbook.
It's a prayer book. And yes, this place could help with that.
One saying grand.
What started out as a collaborative effort is just slowly turning into the stats playing D and Inside Out.
You can barely read the faded lettering on this ink-printed flyer. Grand opening of the Stubborn Sphinx. Brewery and commercial tavern. Served without riddles, drunk with all charm. Pillar Crossing, 2nd LW.
That would explain the Drunken Sphinx comment.
By the look of it, this tavern opened at least a year ago. Maybe 2. Poster with a faded green hammer. This will be an Asgalis thing. A sun-faded symbol covers most of the large poster. Its hammer printed with green ink.
I also notice you can tell who's gonna talk
By the color of the
change.
continue button. Yeah.
Yeah. Asgalists, those who share the plight of the common folk.
Gather ye workers, Asgard said no gods above, no king below, only folk. Asgalist party rally on the 22nd of March, TS Circle Square. Up! Useless sentimental garbage. I cannot engage with those posters.
I guess they're too faded.
So? Cat! I don't have a speak with animals, though.
But can you trifle the cat?
Can I trifle the cat? I cannot trifle the cat. The cat will
behold the
not
cat?
be trifled with. A black cat. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as can be, it doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. Behold, the cat, a legendary trickster of Norvik.
Hello, I am from the local government.
Hello, I'm from the local government. The cat lifts its head up. Its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs in the air, and then ignores you once again.
Always good to see you, Ahu.
It knows more than it lets on. This cat
this might
does
actually
not
be
care
Ahu.
for you in the slightest. Pet it or something. I don't know. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you need to find this first-level spell, Speak with Animals. Speak with Animals.
They're doing a
first-level
really good-
divination spell.
They're doing a really good job of organically tutorializing in how half this shit is going to work.
Yeah, I'm really liking that. It's like All the little spells you can find are like, oh yeah, you picked up a pamphlet. It happens to have the spell grease on it.
But also, like, if you know what you're doing going in, you'll know things like, oh, I should find speak with animals. If you assume that a player is going in not knowing that, it's really appreciable that they've found organic ways of finding excuses to bring it up.
That was a big bird. Speak with animals, a first-level divination spell, grants you the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. These conversations can be surprisingly insightful. Pet the cat. You reach towards the cat's head. It meets your palm and nuzzles up against it.
Oh.
Such independence and arrogance. You should get a cat. Not doing anything, yet getting so much love. Learn from this beast. His grace is unmatched. If you were a cat, you would never have trouble again. Enjoy your day, citizen. Behold, the rough letters spell out Our Lady's Apartments. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Overgrown, ancient, sort of interesting. Ooh, altar. Hello. And a dead goblin? Maybe just sleeping. I will assume that this is not a problem. Shrine of Earth. Prepare spells. We have... I have 4 spell slots. I might as well prepare all my spells.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, I assume this is just
hold
like
on, purple coat.
wrong head.
True, but that means that they're a character. They might be what? No, what? They're so loudly dressed though. They're meant to stand out from the background.
Yeah, there's a few characters that are just non-interactable, I've found. Something's inside this old vase. Crowns and some more incense.
How dare you have a loudly dressed character meant to stand out from the background and they not be important in some way?
The Goblin Garden is ahead. Feel it. Ah, hello. This person is interactable. Snell.
That's the right art.
Dexterity.
I don't know what the fuck or who
23. I know almost. Oh, wow. DC 30.
You found another rogue.
I found another rogue. I'm good at identifying rogues, apparently.
Apparently. You have a whole gallery of them, and that's all you can understand is just fellow rogue.
Interestingly, he had a DC 30 on his behold.
Yeah.
This goblin gets shit done, no matter the odds. Highly competent, but with a craving of validation. Just look at the way he dresses himself. He doesn't work for himself or any ideal. This goblin devotes his life for his lady, no different from a religious nut. A lone wolf, cares too much, won't let anyone close. Old trauma, got rejected, family trouble, who knows?
The beholding being framed as basically Sherlocking them is a nice idea.
Snell's notepad, DC 7 dexterity check. That's 24.
That's alarmingly low.
Snell's notepad. A yellow notepad, it has some writing on it. Frank, son of Frank, main witness, need to find. Nicholas Darrow, motive, tea shop, radical activity. Debt, bird owner in trouble, free striders involved, obviously. Explosion, magic powder, esoteric bullshit, need cleric. Can I use this as a casting focus? I can! It's a -2 to strength, but I can.
It's a casting focus.
I don't know. It's lowered my strength to 6, so
I cast with the power of my fucking
There's a
noir
demon.
detective's notepad. Of
Braxo Pencilwing. Strength beholding. Oh boy, I'm not gonna do that.
maybe
at
take the
moment.
notepad off before you try and behold them.
Ooh. And charge of jaw. Didn't click on it. There we go. Alright. Mr. What's your name? Mr. Snell.
You find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad.
His clothes are fit for a Rhodesian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman. A superficial fellow. The goblin cares much about looks. You catch him immediately glancing at your outfit.
I guess this is me tagging info for the moment.
Yep.
Let me guess. You're the cleric. Taking you for granted, this goblin needs to learn humility.
No, I'm not.
No? Alright, then fuck off.
Okay.
You'll do so with great stride.
Goodbye.
Strength being proud of fucking off, but like, I'm fucking off, but not because you told me to.